Saturday, May 4th, 12 o'clock, noon. Checking out the Peregrine Falcons, and you can see one moving around. Looks like it might give us our front headshot, but it's still obscured by the branches. It's wrestling around over there on top of the eggs. Real small view into the nest site this year. Not a good year for making observations. I think as the tree leaves get bigger too, we'll be able to see less and less. But she's facing us a little bit to the right though, turned a little bit to the right. It's warm today, it'll probably be in the mid-70s. I'm going to go to the Sony so we can get a tighter image. Right now we're shooting with the Nikon 1J1. Okay, the train is across the falls. The bird popped up its head. There you can see its head. Yep, there it is. Now we got a good view of the bird. That's the bird. I think that's the first time we got a headshot of the bird. That's over there.
It is permit only.
That may be the best that we're going to get. We may see some other activity. We may be able to see a nest site lane exchange where they swap off between, I think it's going to be Vixen and then Velocity. It'd be nice if it were to change orientation and face us instead of facing the other way.
Exactly. It's not a straight shot.
So it looks like it's rearranging the eggs over there. Every once in a while they'll stand up and rearrange. Maybe once every hour or a half hour, and reposition on top of the eggs. Okay, so that's the bird repositioning itself on top of the eggs. I think it's Velocity. I think Vixen probably lays on the eggs at night and Velocity does the laying during the day. But I'm just guessing. Okay, it looks like the bird's actually standing up now. Yep. Okay, it's gonna vacate the nest site, it looks like. The eggs are, you can see the eggs are brownish colored. Okay, the bird's in the air. I only see the one bird in the air. Yeah, them are tough. Okay, yeah, I see the one bird circling around. peregrine falcon in the air. It's the world's fastest animal. There's a nest site over there. Looks like it's going to take a perch on a tree. Yep, it took a perch on a tree branch. It may have went for cached prey. I'm going to pull out my binoculars and see what it's doing, but I'm going to keep this recording going on the eggs because we can see the eggs. They're right there just to right of center. Light, kind of a brownish color, not necessarily light, but a brownish color. Okay, there's a bird in the air. It looks like it's heading towards the rock wall into the nest site, looks like. Yep, there's one into the nest site. Returning back to lay on the eggs. It looks like that might be the same bird that left that went back on. Oh, there's another peregrine falcon in the area. That looks like it might be vixen by its coloration. I don't have a very good I don't have a really good view of the Falls Gorge here. I'm shooting through a gap in the trees, so I really can't see what's going on in the Falls Gorge. But there is two of them. And it looks like vixen by its coloration and velocity is on the nest site. Vixen is in the Falls Gorge area. This is where the nest site is. I'm not sure if my other video of locating the nest site was exactly clear because I don't have a reference to it right now. I'm at the falls and not at my computer screen. So I'm going to zoom back so you can all see where this is at. It's right there in the middle of the screen right about now. So here goes the zoom. One of the primary location icons you can use is the two trees that are coming out of the rock wall over there. It's pretty much in between those two trees and down just slightly. Right there in the center of the screen is the nest site. The two trees are in the upper left and right of the screen. So I'm going to zoom back further. And this is where I'm shooting from. It's kind of a tight location. Gotta shoot through the little gapway there. Okay, we saw the eggs today. One of the peregrine falcons left the nest site and we were able to see the eggs, and it returned shortly afterwards and got back on. There's not a lot of activity this time of the year. There's a lot of laying on the eggs. Every once in a while we might be able to see a prey exchange in midair, but I haven't seen that yet. And from my viewpoint, it's going to be really difficult to capture something like that from this area. The viewpoint that we have here is really tight, and the view into the nest is pretty small, just as much as how small the nest site is this year. The nest site's not that big. Water, there's a little bit of white water there. There's enough water, but going through a little cave coming up down.